I'm Tammy Smith, food and features writer at sunherald.com. I'm from Brookhaven, which is a landlocked town here in the state, so I had no idea how to crack open a crab. So I went to the IP Casino Resort and Spa where Stephen Morgan, who is the food and beverage director, showed me how to get into those little suckers and get as much meat out as possible.
The first thing I do is I split them, and I get them taken apart, and you can sometimes get a little bit dirty. But here, you take this piece and you completely break it.
Okay.
So you twist it up, and you're gonna get these two strands that are like a tendon there. There's not much meat in this tip, so I discard it, and you go sideways, so the red, you got a red and a white side. Lightly crack it, and then wiggle it this way, and that whole piece should slide right out of there, or most of it. Now, when you get into a bind, then you peel it down. Okay? Some people like to use a chopstick to get in there and pull that out. Usually get all that meat out of there, and you got to work at it a little bit. You'll get better at it as time goes on. On a Dungeness leg, these are a little easier to deal with. Same principle though. You get that tendon out again, you crack, and then there's your piece of meat there. But you can make short work of it and pull these pieces out.
Okay, let me try one.
Here you go.
Yeah, I have this out.
You don't want to twist, you want to snap.
Snap. Oh, okay.
Might be a little tough. There you go.
Uh-oh.
Now you got to get your chopstick.
That's where this comes in.
You're almost delicate when you're doing it.
Okay.
Now the claw pieces are a little tougher, so you'll take this crab cracker, and if you don't have the hand strength, you use the cracker. And you don't want to smash it, you just want to, till you hear that snap, you hear it, and then you can go ahead and open it up. And that whole piece of meat there should slide right out. So with the claw here, you pull off that pincher piece here, which is the moving piece. You pull that off and up like you did, and you get that, looks like a piece of plastic there. Crack it that way, crack it that way. Pop that right in the butter. A little seasoning. And then you got a little lollipop.
A lollipop.
When you get to the clusters here, there's lots of meat in there. So you kind of crush it down with your hand, and then just peel it back a little bit. Flake that meat with your chopstick right out onto the plate and make you a pile.
And people actually throw this away?
A lot of people are lazy, they don't want to pick the meat.
Wow.
To me, this is the best meat on the crab.
I bet it's the sweetest.
And you see that chopstick just pops it right out of there. That's basically your lump crab on a blue crab. And you got a pile of fun here. I mean, you got to move fast because it gets cold on you. You can make short work of it if you get good at it. And there you go. You can never catch up.
No, I can't.